The conversation between Jaden and Lemmy has been leaked. Lemmy's saying that it wasn't him, but I think it was. Let's get into it. So it basically started when Smiley posted, "Lemmy, send me some bread, brah, before I make your B-Day and that whole Jaden fam. Lemmy, happy 4th. Watch this." That says, "Let the fireworks begin. Yeah, ready, because I swear I'll be getting played with. Zeus, Lemmy." And then Lemmy responded with, "Smiley, leave me alone. Everybody knows you're a scammer. I don't owe you any money. Go eat a hamburger and watch the fireworks from the 4th of July. On and behold, Smiley ends up releasing this audio, and if you listen carefully, it basically proves that him and Jaden had some type of intimate relationship, but most of the audio has been cut off at the beginning, or he only played it halfway through. Well, shit, I don't even know how long the audio actually is, but it's not the full thing, obviously. Now let's roll it.
Minimum to you, it wasn't to me. I don't talk to niggas, like I don't. You were the only person I was talking to, even if it wasn't on a serious note. I just don't rock like that. I move like I'm single, regardless. Like, put up single. And so
this confirms that there was some talking situation, a romantic situation between Lemmy and Jaden. Either be it or either be it talking, either be it cuddling, either be it kissing, whatever it is, there was some form of intimacy, because why is she talking about single and how she moves single? So clearly it was some type of friends with benefits or intimate friendship. I'm going to play the rest of the audio, but if you listen carefully, they leave clues about this intimate friendship.
I have like a lot of feelings behind this. And I don't think you understand that because you have so much going on.
No, I get it. Well, I felt like I gave you an opportunity to audition like everybody else. I don't know. I gave you
So do you want to keep talking about the same thing we talked about last night, or
I want to find a resolution. That's a peaceful resolution. I don't. It's not about talking about the same thing. Clearly, you're upset. Clearly, I'm upset. Clearly, you don't trust me. Clearly, I don't trust you. And it's just like, I don't like. This is, to me, it's just. I'm a little hurt by how this is all being handled. Like, not on a business, just on a personal note. Like, the same way you said the same way you said you feel about me, I feel about you. Like, we have had a great friendship, and it's not even like, life is not always about work and business. It's like, people die, people go through real shit in life, and for me, it's like, I really considered you a friend. You know what I'm saying? And I hope that you consider me a friend in a mutual way. I don't know. You said
You're saying you hope. It's like you don't even appreciate like I don't understand. I don't know what you're used to, or like I don't know what you've been through all the way, But like, I really did fuck with you, and the way that you was coming at me about the whole like audition baddie situation, like, it's just like you keep trying to like create this narrative where it's all about that, and it was never just all about that. You have to understand that. So I felt hurt and betrayed from a friendship level, like. And I understand why you don't want to mix business and personal. Like, I understand that, but this was a different conversation before the show got as big as it got. So I feel really played, and I knew the show was going to get big. I always believed in you. So it's like, for you to tell me, well, it's different circumstances now, and like, that shit hurts, fam. Like, so now it's different. You don't believe in me now?
So let me, and that's fair, and I think that I should have yesterday understood the spirit of where you were coming from, because maybe you were right, maybe it was a misunderstanding, maybe it was this, but I probably shouldn't have got frustrated. I do still believe in you. I do 100% still believe in you. I still feel like you're super talented, and I want you to win, and I want you to make it. And if I can be an accelerant in your life, I would love to do that. Like I told you.
If you are genuinely, like, I'm not genuine, sorry. If you're genuine about that, like, I'm with you. I'm such a solid person, bro. Like,
I believe you, but you can't. All I'm saying is, Jaden, it's not about the show. I have no problem. I told you, because of our personal dynamic, I said it's not about me not wanting to put you on a show. I just, at this point, like you just said, Zeus has grown, right? You believed in me, right? All of that stuff, it has. And so I have to always protect my personal life and my professional career. So that's why I said things have to be different. If you do, like, let's say we send the tape.
There's paperwork for that, though,
Right, but you can't. Right, and I was down to do that with you. I was down, but I called literally to congratulate you on, like, yesterday. I don't know how it went so left. I called you and been like, I honestly thought you was just gonna be like, thank you so much, babe, for the opportunity to audition. and I appreciate you giving me allowing me access to be with the VIPs. I'm sorry things went a little left the other day, but thank you. I really enjoyed myself. That's all I was looking for. That type of reassurance and just appreciation. That was it. And everything else would have happened and still could happen the same way we talked about. Submitting your thing, making sure people see it. I'm really not the sole person that casts the shows. I really have a team of people that are a part of that. But I can definitely influence and make decisions. Of course I'm the CEO. But I just said if I make those type of decisions, we have to be aligned from a business and a personal standpoint. And that was all it was. That's it. It was never, you're not a star, you shouldn't work with baddies. We're just, I see how, first of all, I love how passionate you are. You clearly want to be on the show. You're like super persistent. You're like ready to go. I know you feel like this could be a game changer for you. I also know the nature of the show, so I just don't want you to also, like, I have a personal friendship with you. I'm like, I don't even want you to get hurt. I don't want no girl just coming in there hurting you, beat you. I don't want, like, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of sensitivities there just outside of just...
And I get it, Remy. I get it, and I appreciate you for having those feelings, but I do this, like, regardless of the...
But I don't know that side of you. I don't know that side of you. I don't.
Well, I told you, I fight for free, so it's like, bro, I'm used to the static. I've been in jail, fought in jail. Like, I have all that.
She fight for free? Look at her trying to convince Lemmy to get on that show.
I know I'm pretty, but I've been through a lot. I'm more than just the surface level of being pretty. Like, I feel like I could also take your show to the next level, and I feel like you felt the same way.
And I think you have that potential, but like, I just don't want you to get hurt. So understand my concern there, okay? Also understand that there has to be a mutual understanding from a personal and business standpoint, which requires paperwork that you and I both need to sign. Do you not remember that conversation?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, so that's all it was. That's it. Otherwise, why would I, if I was that much against you doing that, why would I have you come to the auditions? It doesn't even make logical sense. I literally gave you an opportunity to audition the same way every other girl comes and auditions. And I wanted you to have that experience so that the fans can see you, so that you can go through the normal process. And then, yes, like, I'll make sure people see your tape, see your audition. You already said Natalie liked you and she gave you a tape. That's awesome. That's like amazing. That helps tremendously. You know what I'm saying? So, but all of this, taking it too far, I just don't want to ever experience this again. I don't. And you have to promise me that if we have disagreements and we have issues, we're not taking it and making those type of egregious threats and all of that stuff. Cool, yes, we can link, we can sign the paperwork, we can do this, we can do that.
We can link, we can sign the paperwork, we can do this and do that. Ooh, please elaborate on that.
Of course, but we can't move like that, babe. We can't. That's it. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, and I don't want to feel uncomfortable, and that's all this is about. That's it.
Okay.
I've had a relationship with Janisha for 7 years, and she's worked for me for 7 years. so
I know it's possible.
Right, but I told you it's possible. But I told you that, and I said it's not about you and I being. We have to be like Janisha signed certain paperwork, work for Zeus. Do you understand? So you would have to sign the same type of situation as she was signed, and I just want to make sure to protect our friendship. So if you get in a fight with a girl, you don't cuss me out, or you don't.
I will never hold you accountable.
But I'm saying all that stuff has to happen. Like, we have to be aligned, and we have to talk. That's it. It's just communication. All this, call my attorneys and fuck you, and well, I don't like. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Another thing you have to question, if she did this to you before, why did you continue to bring her on the show? Like, why did you bring her on the show? If she already threatened you and all that, like, are you a simp? Are you scared that she might out other things that you don't want out there? Or is it true that you wanted to use her for other things? Like, there could be so many speculations and things that everyone can come up with, right? It's just my opinion. I don't know shit. But at the end of the day, like, why bring her on at your network if she already threatened you before? Like, what the F? That's weird.
What are we doing? This ain't you and this ain't me. This is not how either one of us move. We never have, this is over the top. I want you to have the opportunity. I want you to win. I want you to have money in your pocket. I want you to get that exposure. Whether it's through Zeus or any other network or platform, I will always support you because I care about you. And that's from the bottom of my heart. That's it.
Okay.
But you can't play with me like that, babe. And I'm not saying you plan, but you can't play like, you can't do that type of game. You want to talk to me, you can talk to me about anything. I'll answer your phone call 20 times a day. But going to that level of like just trying to, like, that's not okay. And sometimes, because I understand the spirit of where you're coming from, I'm not worried. Do you know how many people make legal threats to me every single day?
I understand.
That doesn't scare me in the slightest. It's not, it doesn't. It doesn't make me concerned. Do you know how many phone calls have been recorded? Do you know how many text messages have been sent, like, from other people? Like, that's just the cost of doing business when you're in my position, and that stuff can happen. I'm not gonna sit around and worry about if I'm dating somebody or if I'm friends with this person, or guy or girlfriend. I mean, I say guy, not dating a guy, but like I've hired best friends of mine. Do you understand? I've hired best friends who've turned on me, and like, I'm not worried about anything. People do what they do, and I can't control that. But I'm just saying, I didn't sign up to this to be an owner of a network worried about threats and potential. Like, I'm not. I've never done anything to harm you, and you've never done anything to harm me. As far as what you feel and what I feel, okay, we can. That's an easy, like, situation that could be worked out, and we can understand and take out the misunderstandings and say, okay, this is what you meant. Okay, this is what I meant. This is what we need to do, and this is what we need to do, babe. That's it. It's nothing more. Kill it out there. Go. Do your thing. Do your big one. That's where I'm at. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Keeping it professional. So even though we have something, I don't want PDA. I don't want you to come up to me. It's all that stuff has to be worked out and understood. I like when I'm in business mode and you're in business mode, we working. We not cuddling. We not texting like that. We're not doing that.
Again, strongly implying that they've had an intimate relationship.
We have to be aligned. We're not making people feel like, or you're not gossiping. Oh yeah, me and Lemmy, we used to hang out. We're not doing that. That's not what you do. That's the other thing that I'm concerned about. Things have to be confidential, so people don't feel. So do you understand? Do you understand everything I'm saying, babe? That's all I'm asking.
Yes, sir. I do.
Yes, sir, I do. What the hell?
That's it. And you also, at the end of the day, you have to respect me as your boss, and I'll respect you as somebody that works for me. It'll be mutual respect. But we can't do that. We can't do that. Okay?
I understand.
So you can't come off as this or that. I would never do this to you. I would never handle you like that or try to do something that could cause harm. Oh shoot. You understand? Sorry, somebody's calling me. Shit. I gotta upload this episode.
I know I'm supposed to be posting my pictures right now, but I feel like this is important, so.
No, this was good. This was good. This was what we needed to talk about. And I know we needed probably a day to just process things. And that's okay. But what I was going to say is, let me do this. We did have one girl drop out. I know you said, that's why I asked you, what are you doing? I didn't know if you were traveling, if you're even able to travel at this point. I don't know.
I am. I can make stuff work.
But I don't even know if you are. But here's what I'm thinking. Let me talk to my team, because we start filming like in a couple days in Miami. So I'm gonna send your video. I'm gonna let them know you auditioned for, Gone Wild, and you just auditioned for Africa. I am gonna probably make an announcement, just generally, just saying, hey, we're looking for some. Somebody might have dropped out. We're looking to replace, blah blah blah, or you might be a backup replacement, but still come out to Brazil. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And be on standby. So let me work on that. Let me talk to Natalie to see if she remembers you, and and it can feel a little bit more organic and authentic if she handles it instead of me. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. I understand.
And then on the flip side, you and I have to. We're gonna before anything, we have to have this pretty much, this paperwork filled out and signed. Once you sign that, we good to do business.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
but please don't do that again. I'm
Yes, sir.
respect. I'm saying that just out of the bottom of my heart. I like you I'm not worried. It's never been a worry thing. It's always been I care about this person and I like this person and I have love for this person and I want to see her win. And maybe there was a misunderstanding, but it doesn't matter anymore because at this point, you auditioned, you sent your video. Okay, you want to do it. I will push to try to make certain things happen. But I'm just understand the concerns that I have. That's all. That's all it's about.
Anyway, after that was posted, Smiley says, Jaden, girl, you are delusional. How you do your friend like that? This happened over 1.5 years ago. You out here begging, and let's be real, nobody asked you for S. He was already broken up with Janisha, and he and Scotty were dealing with whatever they had going on. You took advantage of the situation knowing you were supposed to be friends. You were hanging around him while he was trying to keep things private, and at the same time, you were trying to use him to get a job, basically trying to force your way in. He made it clear that if you wanted to get casted, you had to go through the proper process just like everybody else. Nobody was getting special treatment. Now you're bringing it up 1.5 years later trying to play victim when none of this is new. So let's be real. You took advantage of Lemmy. And then Jaden said in the comments, post the whole audio. Now, I know Smiley ain't no hacker, okay? She might have a little bit of skill, but she doesn't have that much skill to take the audio from Lemmy's phone. There's just no way. But again, I could be wrong, right? But I just don't believe she's a hacker. So a lot of us was like, Lemmy, we know you gave it to her. And he went on Instagram defending himself. He says, how y'all saying I paid Smiley to post? The F I look like. This is the same girl who texted me a picture of my passport and my address. Clearly this is scammy shit didn't just start yesterday. I don't text her first. I don't answer her calls. And I don't deal with her. Y'all can believe whatever you want. So he basically shows these text messages of Smiley asking for money and then threaten him to drop the audio, right? So there is two things I have speculated. Either Scotty gave it to Smiley or Lemmy gave it to Smiley and tell her to post it and to cover his back. But I don't think he's that stupid to give that much leverage to Smiley for him to be like directly go to Smiley. He could have gone to Scotty and Scotty could have gone to DJ Sky because we know they're friends. And then DJ Sky should have been like, oh, look, I got this audio. Look at this, Smiley, knowing damn well Smiley was going to play that card and try to get money out of Lemmy and then post it if she didn't get the money. We all know Smiley would use that information if Lemmy was to directly go to her against him if she wants more money. So that's why I just really highly doubt that he directly went to her. I think he would have been more strategic and smarter about it if he did it. Because shit, it could have just been Scotty that did it. I know Smiley doesn't have that skills. Again, I could be wrong, but we have shown that she had lied before about hacking that girl from Now That's TV, if you haven't seen that video. Let me then go, Smiley's literally a professional scammer at this point, leaking the code between me and Jaden. Meanwhile, Jaden is the first one in the comments because she's full of S with all her lies. And see, this is what makes me think, and again, I have no evidence to prove this, but this is what makes me think that Lemmy is involved of leaking, dropping that audio because he knows himself Smiley is no damn professional. Okay, maybe a scammer, but a hacker? Why would you mention scammer if he somehow took the audio? I just feel like his hands involved, okay? I feel like his hands involved because he needs to protect himself legally. He can't just drop it. That doesn't necessarily mean he's guilty of what Jaden is saying, but he definitely was somehow involved in dropping this audio. So, does this audio to you guys prove that what she is alleging in this lawsuit true? Or does it prove false? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.